In this video, we're going to learn how to use the software called ImageJ. And the first thing you need to do is go to this website written here to access the software online. We're going to use a file, a picture of a hair follicle to demonstrate how to open an image in ImageJ and stack some different layers of images into one image, add color, and adjust the brightness and contrast in these images. And so what you can do is just take the file and drag it into the window. And when you drop it, the file should open. Okay. Oh, there it is. So here you see a stacked image for 4 channels that we took with a fluorescence microscope, and each channel was taken with a different marker. And you can see here that there's a scroll bar at the bottom showing, now it's showing just one of the channels. And if you scroll, you can see all the different channels. So in this picture, you have a total of 4. And so now each channel shows you individually what the images look like. But what we want to do is see all of the channels together and assign them different colors. And one quick way to do this is to go here in the image tab under color and click make composite. So once you do that, you can see here now that all 4 channels are visible, each of them assigned with a different color. So you see red, green, blue, and white. So for us to see all of these channels, if you can, so we can individually turn them on and off, you can go back to image, color, and click on channels tool. Once you do that, this window will appear and it shows you like the 4 channels here. So the first channel is, if we turn it on and off, you can see that it's the red channel. And channel 2 is the green one. Channel 3 is the blue one. And channel 4 is the white one. And so you can play with these channels, turn them on and off. For example, if you only see channel 1, then you can see only the red. And you see channel 1 and 2 only, you only see red and green. And so we can turn them on and off like that. So now what we want to do is to adjust the brightness and contrast of different channels. And so now you go here to image, adjust, and here there's a brightness contrast. So with scientific images, normally we actually don't adjust brightness and contrast per se, but rather the minimum and the maximum signal that we allow to be visible in the image. And so you can see here that there's a histogram of a color red, indicating that you are in the red channel. So for example, when we move across channels, we can, for example, the second channel we know is the green one, you can see that this changes as well. You move again, now we're in the blue channel, this changes as well. So let's say we want to make the red channel brighter. So first we go to the correct channel, and you will see here again the color. We're in the red channel. And to adjust to make it brighter, what you can do is decrease the maximum here. And so as you move along, you can see the red getting brighter and brighter. And like right here, like we're at a very saturated point, which usually you don't want with scientific imaging. So maybe we'll just move it until here. And so if you want to see it clearer, you can just turn off the other channels, and then you can do the same thing. You can adjust it here. So now let's try to do it in a different channel, let's say the green one. And so I have to move again the channel here, and now you're at the green one. If you want to make it brighter again, just move it the maximum down. And now you start to see that actually there's background signal here, where there's actually no real signal, but there's some autofluorescence. And so sometimes what you want to do is to remove that background signal to make the image look nicer. And for that to happen, now we adjust instead the minimum. You can increase the minimum such that you don't see the background signal anymore, like that, for example. And then we can put back the other channels. And then now you see how the different channels interact. So Right now you see that the blue is very dim, so we can adjust that too. Go to the blue channel and just decrease the maximum to increase the signal. And now you can actually see the blue dots appearing. And so let's say you don't like the colors of these images. Let's say I wanna, for example, the last channel, which is white here, is actually a nuclear stain, which typically in most scientific displays is shown as blue. And so let's say we want to change this into blue, but actually we know that channel 3 is already blue. So say we want to switch their colors. Let's make the channel 3 into white instead. So now we're in channel 3. You can see here because it's the blue channel, and there's the third thing here. You just go here to more, and here you can see the different colors that you can put them in. And now we're going to change them to white, which is actually called grays here. So just click that, and you see now suddenly the blues became white. And then now, but now we have two white channels, channel 3 and channel 4. So now I want to switch channel 4 into blue. So you can just go to channel 4, the last one here in the scroll bar, and then do the same thing, click blue. And now that became blue. But now that's quite dim actually. So now we can adjust that again to increase the signal so we can see them. And actually now the white, because white looks brighter to the eye, I think it's a bit too bright now. So let's just decrease that to make it look nicer. So let's say we're happy with this image. So what you want to do, if you save it just as is, it will actually not change anything. It will still save as the same exact file that you started with. And so what you want to do to save the colored image is just go to Image, Color, and stack to RGB. This will compile all the colors together in one flat image. And so now you have this new file, which is the hair follicle RGB. But actually, what you see here, let's just move that out of the way, that you don't have the scroll bar here because all the channels are merged together. And so, for example, if you just go here, you see that the brightness contrast only has one thing. And if you move that around, it just adjusts all the colors together. So if we're happy with this image, now you can save it. Just go to File, Save as TIFF. And you can change the name, let's say now ss2.tiff. So let's just remove that. Press OK. And that should have saved in your computer. So I'm just going to open it. So if we go back here to the original image, if you click on that and just try to preview it in your computer, well, it's loading. You see that actually you don't see anything because this image has not been processed. And you cannot really see it with regular viewing applications like the one that you see here. But now if we go to the new one, which we just downloaded, which is here, if I double click that just to view it, now you can actually see it. And this you can use in any application like PowerPoint or whichever you want. So yeah, now you know how to adjust the colors, the brightness of images, especially with scientific images that are usually a stack of multiple colors in the software called ImageJ.